I don't know, man. It's a bunch of stuff really going crazy right now. You feel me? The Diddy stuff still going on. You know, we done already covered the Nickelodeon shit. You know, here's the crazy thing. Easter just passed by, and Joe Biden, our president, you know, they call it, what are they calling this shit? Like Visibility Day or some shit like that? I don't know, bro. I fucking give up. Okay, I give up. Nigga, y'all know what the day represent. Niggas know what the day represent, bro. And motherfuckers is just gonna play. Just gonna play with God like this. Like this shit crazy, dog. This shit crazy. Niggas could have picked any other holiday or any other day. These niggas purposely picked motherfucking Easter Day, a Resurrection Day, a pagan day. Who gives a damn, bro? Like this shit getting, I don't know, bro. The world getting weird. Okay? The world's getting fucking weird. Then you got China's president telling Chinese people in America to brace themselves. Brace themselves for what? For what? And then I see motherfuckers is turning their roofs blue. Chinese people turning their roofs blue and shit. What does that fucking mean? What does it mean? Like, bro, see, y'all don't be weird and try to be like, oh yeah, he's being, you know. No, bro, like, wake the fuck up, bro. Something about to happen. Weirdly. Like, something weird is about to go down, dog. And I don't know if they just blowing smoke. You feel me? These are foreign people, bro. You feel me? Like, everything where what we think to what we eat is different. So, motherfucker, when they do certain subliminals or when they do shots and stuff like that, you probably don't want to take that shit with a grain of salt, okay? And if we do, at least say something to where we can get the confidence. You feel me? Even our propaganda fucking suck. You know what I'm saying? If you want to break it all the way down, our propaganda is rainbow. That's what's going on. That's everything that's going on, cuz. You can't tell me nothing else that's really going on in America. Right? We giving money out to all of these other people. Be homeless as fuck in America. It's come on, bro. What are we doing? I know I don't normally open a show like this, but come on, bro. Let's be real. What the fuck is we doing here? I'm just confused. That's all. I ain't really political or nothing like that, but nigga confused. All right? I'm confused. What else? I don't know, shit. It's just, bro, like what dimension are we in? Are we still in the same dimension? You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I've jumped into a portal and I'm in hell. Yeah, I feel like I'm living in hell. This shit is ridiculous. Hold on, let me go through the feed because I'm pretty sure there's something here. I know, and it's always something. Oh shit, yeah. So I see something that was crazy. This sorry. Whoever this person is, I'm not gonna do that. Whoever this person is, okay? They talk about some Vikings were the first to introduce braids and plaits to the rest of the world. I like Vikings, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I fought with Minnesota Vikings to be very specific about what I'm talking about. But nah, like Vikings, bro. Come on. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. I'm not one of those guys who be like, I'm Pan-African, I'm African woke. I'm not one of those niggas. But I know for a fact, niggas, we've been braiding hair. Africans, niggas been doing this, bro. Let's not. Oh my God. Motherfuckers wake up and just be like, up, new history. So you gonna just go delete the first? Okay, all right, cool. Let's go. Next thing. Because there's not gonna be one of those kind of episodes like Chillin. Nah. This shit's getting whack. What's crazy is that they catching this man Diddy everywhere, but in jail. What the fuck? My boy is chilling in Miami. He is turned and chilling in Miami, bro. My God. LeBron James says his career is nearing its end. Damn. Imagine if LeBron retired today. Y'all niggas would go through it. Some of y'all will be like about time because y'all haters. But, I mean, the greatness is there, bro. And then how about, what's his name? Rashee Rice? A wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. That motherfucker did a hit and run. But that motherfucker walked. He didn't even run. He hit a bit and decided to just walk off the shit. Like, what? But turns out they was actually racing and got into a wreck. So that shit gets. I told y'all I don't know where we at, but it's not the same Earth. This is not the same Earth before 2024. Okay, I don't know where we're at. Then Putin. See, here's the thing, right? I don't know what's going on with that shit. Because just the other day, I'm talking about he on the backs of, Jesus was black. And I'm talking about he on that shit heavy. You understand? But my thing is, when the hell did y'all really start discovering this? Like, I'm pretty sure, a lot of black people knew. But when did y'all niggas, you feel me? Like Russian niggas decided, oh yeah, we agree. When the fuck did that start? Because even that feel like, is it propaganda? Like, is y'all really feeling like this? You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it's mad African countries, continent, whatever the fuck you want to call it, bro. Countries, continents, block, doesn't matter. Anyway, it's all these African spots is like signing up with BRICS, and it's kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. But they say, money is the root of all evil. Let me just say money is the root. Money is the root. All right? Whatever you want to grow, invest, you know what I'm saying? Get your roots in your soil and all of that, and it flourish. That's how that shit go. But don't just say for evil. There's some good out here. Some good people out here. I know the bad outweigh the good, but U.S. government officially announces the third gender called X, defined as another gender identified. Okay. Okay. China will soon have the world's largest air force. Them niggas not playing, bro. Them niggas is not playing, bro. 18 new countries have applied to join BRICS. Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. All right. You know, hey. God damn it. Well, it looks like BRICS is about to become stronger. Turkish citizens celebrate as, what is it, Erdogan? Party loses in Turkey's mayoral elections. Okay, let me start reading this because this shit freaking me out. Low key, you know. What else? Oh yeah, and another thing, niggas is celebrating Happy New Year on April 1st. Don't know where it came from. I don't know. According to Yahweh, he declared April to be the beginning of months. What they call Abib? Abib? Exodus 12:2. Some of y'all niggas to read. That's crazy. A whole Happy New Year on April, bro. And it's called April Fool's Day for those who decided to continue to use April 1st as New Year's. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? I did not know that. That's crazy as fuck. I'm sorry, I'm cursing a lot. I'm tweeting. Oh, man. Your fellow Arab released in Haiti and claims he was allegedly kidnapped due to color. All right. Okay. Jeez. Cause I'm looking at everything and it's like it's getting kind of crazy. Cause you gotta also think about it. Like, even though America is going through what it's going through, you know what I'm saying? People are homeless and everything like that. But you got people who squatting. All right. People who squat, bro, like I understand, you know, you going through it and you need some place to go and stuff like that. But like literally going up in hardworking people homes and shit like that. What the fuck are y'all doing? Like, especially like, okay, here's another thing. The fact that officers want to arrest the people who actually own the home and not the fucking squatters, that's the issue that I have a problem with. Like, it's people who are getting arrested because they don't let squatters sit in their shit. Hold the fuck up, bro. You brings nothing to the table, bitch, but problems. I don't give a fuck. As long as I live in Florida, we better not have a squatter shit. We better not have nothing that has anything to do with a motherfucker who has no money to come in my shit and just squat. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I use my Florida law for real, nigga. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Hell no. That's the main thing that, you know, I can only say Ron do good at is to making sure Florida stay Florida. I'm not hell no. Even when they was talking about what they said, money should be what were they trying to do, bro? They were trying to make money like all on one fucking like online or some shit like that. I don't know what the hell they had going on, but DeSantis was like, hell no, we will not be doing no damn universal Bitcoin or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. That's not happening. You feel me? Like, you might want to look more into it, but at one point they were talking about, yeah, let's make a fucking what? It was damn near like an AI bank. Y'all better stop, bro. I'm telling you. That's the thing. If you want a January 6th some shit, okay, it'd be stuff like that. It'd be stuff where it'd be like, even the TikTok shit. I think we should go against the government. No, that shit sound crazy, right? That shit sound crazy. We should not go against the government. That just sounds stupid. But nah, bro, like that's one of the things that I disagree with when it come down to like TikTok, because it's people who actually make business off that shit, you know? But not only that, we getting actual information. Okay? Y'all can try to hoop and holler and try to cancel this shit if you want to. Y'all motherfuckers weren't worried about canceling it until we started to hear about all that little nasty shit y'all doing. You feel me? Once this started getting exposed, that's when they was like, oh yeah, we need to really start talking about banning TikTok. Because remember, they've been talking about this shit for about, I don't know, about like 2 years now, banning TikTok. But now you really want to start knuckling down once everybody started to get information and shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. You see how they play in our face like that? The world is stressful. I ain't gonna lie, the world is stressful. And then yeah, let's go to like the next thing, sports, right? You motherfuckers at the NFL, bro, what the hell are y'all doing? You feel me? I'm gonna be brief on that because I got a podcast tonight with the fellas. You feel me? Check us out on YouTube, Retired Athlete Productions. You know, we all play sports. We're youngins, and you know we retired after school, so you know how I go. We just chilling, watching sports, talking shit. So make sure y'all tune into that. Hey, but that little hip drop tackle, y'all trying to ban shit? Like you just ban tackling as a whole. You might as well just ban tackling as a whole. Play flag football, and you know do what you got to do to make sure the ticket sales and everything stay up. Y'all sound crazy as hell if you think that it's okay to literally tell a defender, "Hey, don't tackle. Don't try any way to try to get this player down. You need to use certain tactic moves and I don't know, certain angles and I don't know, bro. They just making shit way more difficult for the defense. Then niggas got to pay fines if you don't catch them. What? Okay, I'm not ranting no more. Rant is done. I'm going to the next thing. That boy destroying. He got a gig, you feel me? Starting kicker. San Antonio, what they call it, the Brahmas? Some shit like that. You feel me? He actually got some kicks in, bro. Stop playing with destroying, dog. Y'all know damn well Cub Ben deserved the opportunity. I'm glad he got his opportunity, but still, like, fuck took y'all so long. The NFL definitely trash because y'all knew y'all didn't have nothing near as good as he is. There's a lot of teams out there where y'all actually fucking suck. Okay, it's a lot of teams with terrible kickers, but you won't give Deshaun a chance because he wasn't a part of these little weak ass fraternities. Y'all make sure a motherfucker go to one of y'all favorite colleges before they get an actual opportunity. Do you have a degree here? And then what sucks is that half of these players barely actually get to use their mind, their brain, because their brain is getting fucking pummeled through football. Okay, so by the time they actually retire, CTE could have kicked in. Their brain could have been softer than what it was before. You know, but who cares as long as you motherfuckers get paid? It's not about the player. We all know that. What the hell was that? What? The brutal collapse of Akon's scam city. No, because I remember, oh, before I get into that, back to sports. You know how crazy it is for a nigga to punch a ref? The nigga Hezzy God was out there punching a nigga. Like, that's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I understand sports. You feel me? It's a very, like emotional, you know, you get tied into that shit. So, you know, sometimes shit get a little spicy. Some words was exchanged, you know, and Hezzy popped off. But really, I think it's his lady. His lady was talking crazy, bro, to the ref. I think something happened. And You know, ref said something back to the lady. You feel me? Heavy guy heard that shit and tried to line him. Cause I heard that he ain't make no contact. Now, not heard, nigga, I saw. Let's be real. We saw it. And he tried to connect and miss that shit. But you know, he still got kicked off. He still got banned from off the dribble. Okay. I mean, y'all boys know how it is, bro. Nigga say something to your girl, you ready to pop off too. But at the same time, it's a professional setting, and Heavy God shouldn't have hit the nigga. Or swung at him. I'm just keeping it a buck. You feel me? Shit, nigga, don't be a crash out. All right, that's pretty much what that is. Cause, you know, if anything, you could have, well, don't speak to my lady like that. You feel me? And then moved on from the shit. But Cub had a problem with him the whole video. So after watching the fucking video, right, the nigga Heavy was already like hot with the ref and the calls and shit. Okay. And then he got mad at the player he was playing against. I can't even think of the nigga name right now. But you know, he arguing with him. So it's two niggas already. And then the lady, okay, then his girl. You talking crazy to his girl. That's top off anything, bro. Any man, not man, but basketball player, because a lot of you niggas is sensitive. Like it ain't, you know, it ain't a jab. It's just, nigga, it's true. Like, y'all niggas be pushing and shoving for no damn reason. No damn reason. Good comp is good comp. You feel me? You get locked up, nigga. Don't be mad and just start throwing a ball at a nigga now. You feel me? Tighten up. Just do better. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so come on, man. Y'all boys gotta stop being crash outs. Right? Anything else? Okay. I covered news, covered some sports. I'm gonna just react to this Akon shit, cause hey, yo, let me say something, cause you know what I'm saying. I love, you know, my African brothers and sisters, but they be talking crazy as fuck to the African Americans, bro. Like, hey, bro, don't do that. You dig? Don't be talking crazy like, oh yeah, the African American is lazy. All right, don't do that shit, nigga. I'm not even finna do that. But y'all know y'all wrong for doing that shit. You come over here and be like, oh yeah, the African American man is lazy. The black man is lazy. Man, eat a dick. Fucking shit you talking about. Nigga, we work. All right? We work our ass off over here. And nigga, at the end of the day, like you hear it, nigga, we gotta work twice as hard. So when your goof ass come over here, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, oh my God, you're smarter than we thought. That's a jab. You feel me? You aim high, which is beautiful. Keep doing you. You aim high, but motherfuckers just be like, so what? You know, when they be talking crazy to you, you just be like, oh, don't worry about it. Y'all just keep moving. You know, do your thing. Do your thing. But don't be disrespecting us in the meantime. All right. Nah. But once Akon and them niggas went to being like, we lazy, this boy, we went to. So what you doing over there then? Con. Hold up. You not finna. You finna start this over. Hold on. Let's get into it.
Purpose stadium and a colossal casino for endless excitement. Witness the future unfolding in
Let's do this.
In 2020, rapper Akon made an announcement that he was building his own $6 billion future city in Africa that looks like the hybrid of Dubai and the fictional city of Wakanda. Akon City is where innovation meets luxury, with 5 distinct districts designed to redefine urban living. See the African Village District, where modern waterfront homes beckon, and a sprawling sprawling, all-inclusive resort awaits your indulgence. Experience exhilaration in the entertainment district, boasting a cutting-edge multi-purpose stadium and a colossal casino for endless excitement. Witness the future unfolding in the tech district, poised to become the Silicon Valley of Africa, where groundbreaking technologies shape tomorrow's world. And of course, the essential health and safety district, because public services such as police stations, fire departments, and a general hospital are key to residents' quality of life. The education district will provide comprehensive learning opportunities for both children and adults, ensuring growth and development for all. And lastly, the glamorous Sennawood district, which features 4 state-of-the-art filming studios, offices, and residential spaces, all culminating with the iconic Akon Tower piercing the skyline to glorify the genius who created this futuristic urban oasis. For the past 4 years, Akon and his team have been preparing this city to be ready for you to experience by 2024. And just 4 years later, this is what Akon City looks like today.
Damn.
Lies, corruption, collusion, a shady cryptocurrency, stealing native land. These are just a few of the villainous acts Akon has been accused of during this disastrous project. At first, many of his supporters saw him as a noble man making valiant efforts to create a real-life utopia. Hold on, why the guy who believes that all men are—
Hold the fuck up. Because I know this is besides the fact, but niggas was telling me that Akon whole hair is a fucking toupee. Niggas was saying that Akon hair ain't even fucking real, bro. I'm cussing because I got a lot of emotion in me right now. Not in a negative way, but I'm kind of like I'm up. All right, my energy is up. Nothing bad, nothing negative. But yeah, Akon is. They say that's not his hair. It's hard to believe. But the nigga's a scam. So he probably been scamming our eyes too, okay? Not just the pockets, but our eyes too, okay?
Create a real-life utopia. But now they question why the guy who believes that all men are divine kings to be worshipped by women wants to create and lead his own city. But before we get into the fall of Akon City, it is important to understand the actual amazing achievements Akon has made for over a dozen African nations. After Akon made millions of dollars in the music industry, he wanted to extend resources to Senegal, which is where he is from. Growing up, Akon knew the struggles of living in the dark once the sun went down. The town in Senegal that he grew up in, like many others, had no access to running water or power. Local economies were forced to shut down businesses when the sun set, and families were constrained to candlelight and kerosene lamps to complete their nightly tasks, resulting in over 3 million deaths each year from harmful fumes and fires. In 2014, Akon Lighting Africa was launched. In the first year of Akon's Lighting Africa project, he brought solar energy to 14 different African nations. And although his intentions were noble, he had to implement borderline unethical strategies to convince nations to invest in solar. But before we get into that, a quick word from today's sponsor, CookUnity. CookUnity is the first chef-to-you meal delivery service, made up of over 70 chefs who believe that great food should be for everyone. Each week, award-winning chefs craft hundreds of globally inspired meals, from vegetarian to paleo and everything in between. Meals are delivered fresh, never frozen, and the menu rotates every week, so there's always something new to try. Their subscriptions are super flexible. You can pause, skip weeks, or cancel at any time.
That's what I'm saying. I find that shit odd. You want to come across and, approach the people like you here to help. But then you turn around and do the very exact same shit that the people, before you was doing. Like, they already in pain and shit, but it's like it continued to cause them pain and suffering. The fuck makes you better than the oppressor?
Today, I am eating the gochujang pulled pork bows with banh mi slaw. Fire. One quick classic, try the enforcement proposals to try them hesitant to think about the future. So Africans, he said, is that they often lack unity and are hesitant to think about the future. So he strategically approached nations who had upcoming elections, then installed solar systems for free in the village of the leader's choice, such as installing streetlights and solar panels for homes and businesses. Then it made those leaders look like they were invested in progressing their nation, which led to them receiving more votes from citizens. It came to the point that once that village was lit up, now the neighboring villages would bring pressure to the government and ask those same questions. How come we ain't lit up? Although many are critical of this tactic, at the end of the day, the communities are the ones who benefit the most. The solar electricity has allowed the vendors to operate for longer hours into the night and for children to study after dark. Also, just the simple installation of streetlights led to decreased crime rates due to the visibility these solar-powered street lighting provides. By 2020, Acon Lighting Africa has installed 100,000 solar-powered street lamps, 1,200 solar microgrids, and has created more than 5,000 jobs. But many people question how Acon was able to finance a project of this size. Sure, his music was successful, but we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars in infrastructure costs. Well, he was able to land a line of credit for up to $1 billion worth of solar equipment with the finance arm of China Jiangsu International Group, which is a Chinese government-owned construction firm. Most of these African nations could not afford the upfront money for installing solar infrastructure, but Acon's line of credit allowed the governments to pay in installments.
But when Bush was in power, Bush created a 200% tax on all solar or all solar-related renewable energy coming into America. So all that investment, those billions of dollars of investment that China put into this was just sitting in factories and sitting in China, couldn't be used. So I took advantage of that and went down to China and to partner with some of those companies that couldn't use all that, you know, investment that they already put for Europe and America.
Because of Acon's efforts, an estimated 28.8 million people can now enjoy the same benefits of electricity that much of the world has enjoyed for decades.
You've always said that China has done more for Africa than any other country.
I mean, it's true. That's not something anybody can argue with.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they came, they laid down infrastructure. They actually did something that the European countries been around for 400 years and did nothing. That's why if you see Africa now hasn't been developed. This was the responsibility of France, Great Britain, Italy, Germany. These guys have been in Africa forever and it's never been developed. China just started putting interest in Africa. Now you have roads, roundabouts, like they're actually putting structure down.
Now, China has been investing in Africa since the early 2000s, but their interest has dramatically increased in the past 10 years, having loaned $170 billion to 49 different nations. And while the Chinese government investing in Africa is a major step forward into the advancement of those nations, some people think that they have a secret evil motive behind their interest. Now, obviously, these Chinese investments need to be paid back. The problem is that Africa's total debt from 2000 to 2022 is around $1.8 trillion, which is 300% higher than Africa's GDP growth rate in the same amount of time. Basically, they're in a lot of debt and don't have a stable way to pay back the money. But that might be exactly what the Chinese government wants. Debt trap diplomacy, or the Chinese debt trap, is essentially their strategy of building expensive infrastructure and assets that these African nations cannot afford, secretly hoping that they will stop making payments and then China will take control of their land or assets that they just built. Now, why would China want to control a bunch of land, resources, and assets in the middle of Africa? Your guess is as good as mine. But these theories were spawned after an investigation into these loan documents.
In one report which analyzed 100 Chinese contracts, it revealed that the loans are structured to give an advantage over other creditors and allows action to be taken if the borrower acts contrary to the interests of a People's Republic of China entity. There are also...
How the fuck did he not know this? Okay, how did he not know this? That's the shit that's killing me right now. How did he not know? The same way they conned you, right? The same way they conned him into, you know, singing, making music and all of that. They conned him into giving up his country. Now y'all niggas see what happened? You put a celebrity in charge of shit. A musician at that. Music artist at that. You know damn well these people don't know. Oh my God.
So unusual clauses that shroud agreements in secrecy.
So what exactly would constitute as acting contrary to the interest of a Chinese entity? Well, that's really vague, likely on purpose. Who knows what would legally count as acting contrary? And as far as these unusual confidential clauses, well, that alone is enough for some people to believe that China is trying to be vague and non-transparent on purpose. But others believe that this is just extremely standard contract practices that the World Bank and any other small bank in existence provides, and that the Chinese debt trap as a whole is just more Western propaganda to 1. Demonize Africa more, and 2. Make Americans hate the Chinese government. Think about it this way. When you're buying a house, does the government, the media, or the banks call it a debt trap? No, they call it a smart and often necessary investment into your future. But if you can't make your payments on your house, they take it away, and now they own it. So wouldn't that make buying a house an American debt trap? It just comes down to whether you think China is doing extremely standard business, or do they want these nations to fall short on payments to take over their assets and gain power in Africa. Regardless, Akon's relationship with these Chinese financiers and previous success with Lighting Africa allowed him to pitch his newest venture, Akon City. He claims that he was able to get his $1 billion credit line raised to $5 billion with these Chinese investment groups. Following the announcement of the city, Akon went on a publicity tour promoting the new project.
The president of Senegal gave you 3 square miles of land.
Well, this is the thing. I had to actually buy the land, so it wasn't gifted to me. But what the president and the government are doing, they're actually laying the foundation for all the infrastructure on the land, the basic sewage, electricity, things like that. All the things that have to be set forth for me to build the city on top of.
Okay.
And they give me 100% full support.
The city will be built on a 3 square mile plot just 60 miles from Dakar, the capital and largest city in Senegal. Now, 3 square miles is not a ton of land. That's 2,000 acres, or a little more than double the size of Central Park in New York City. However, Akon says this version of the city is just phase 1 of a multi-phase plan. He also announced during this time that Akon City would operate fully on their own cryptocurrency called Acoin. Acoin is a stellar-based cryptocurrency designed to fuel rising entrepreneurs in Africa and beyond. Acoin will be used as a common medium of transfer between.
That don't sound like bullshit. A nigga come to you and tell you you can use some money that's named after me. That shit's yo, bro, this nigga really was scamming.
Africa's 54 countries, each with its own volatile currency, allowing African citizens and entrepreneurs to engage with the digital economy with only a mobile phone.
People don't always have access to, bank accounts and so forth, but everybody has a phone.
Everybody has a phone.
So with the phone, you can make payments.
Absolutely.
And that's how it all kind of fits in.
That's what makes all the sense in the world.
Okay.
Acoin is not a groundbreaking technology. Many Africans have adopted crypto for everyday use as it is generally more stable and flexible than their country's native currency. But even before crypto was adopted, over 50 million Africans use M-Pesa, or mobile minutes, which is kind of like the Cash App or Venmo of Africa. Millions of Africans can transfer money to family members in different countries or pay for goods and services with ease using M-Pesa. It would be significantly easier for Akon City residents if the country was built around a more commonly used cryptocurrency or just sticking with M-Pesa. So why Acoin?
How much Acoin do you actually own?
I mean, I am the bank.
Akon said it himself. He is the bank. Not only is he building a city named after him, but also creating the currency that he controls and owns the most of. Before launching his Acoin cryptocurrency, the Acoin website announced a pre-sale opportunity called the Token of Appreciation, or TOA campaign. This pre-sale was treated like a donation, and donors were promised 4 tokens for every $1 spent. Acoin was launched on most major crypto exchanges in early 2021 and peaked at around 58 cents, which at the time was around a 132% gain for the TOA holders if they sold. However, the majority believed in Acoin, so they held. Within a few months, the price began spiraling down to roughly 10 cents per coin, taking TOA holders from a 132% gain to a 60% loss. Due to the shocking dip, Acoin admins offered a refund to their initial donors. One donor named Marcus said, "The refund was meant to come a few weeks later. We are now over a year, and we're back at the same situation we were years ago with the lack of communication, and now everybody's up in arms." But Marcus isn't alone. The owner of the Go Black to Africa YouTube channel channel showed proof of him emailing Acoin admins only to be ignored for years. The YouTuber wrote to Andrew of the Acoin Foundation requesting a refund on December 19th, 2021. Andrew replied 22 days later and said that the YouTuber was added to the list for refund requests and
what the fuck, Akon? What the hey? See? And they be like, hey man, don't meet your heroes. They didn't even meet them. He didn't even get to meet cuz he scammed the fuck. Bro, that's the thing. You never come on, man. I never heard this nigga promoting the little coin shit. I never heard him promoting it. But I see why. He had every intention to scam from jump. That's crazy.
We will be reaching out shortly regarding further details on how to proceed. The YouTuber provided his physical mailing address, which Andrew claimed was the next step towards a refund, only for him to be ignored for 4 months with no refund, and now it has been 3 years and still no refund. When Akon was asked about these refunds, he said he had no idea there was any problems.
That I was aware, because I know all the people that I know that was on record. We definitely met with everybody, and this was the agreement that was actually agreed on. So if that was anyone outside of that, I definitely wasn't aware.
And those people who asked for their money back and were expecting it a year ago, when will they receive their money?
Well, that I'm just literally on everything finding out. So I'm gonna definitely get more involved and figure out what that's about. But we do have instruments in place to make sure those people are happy, even if I gotta go in my own pocket.
But as far as we know, Akon has not come out of pocket to pay these people back. The coin eventually fell to $0.0029, which is essentially a 100% loss. At the moment, Acoin is not listed on any cryptocurrency exchange, so nobody can buy it, sell it, or use it anywhere. It is worth nothing.
Akon had appeared that he was doing a good job, but it seems though that he is just like most who would want to use Africa only for his own benefit.
As if it couldn't get any worse, Akon City today is an utter ghost town. Last year, this picture went viral of one singular Minecraft concrete brick laid in the center of Akon City, showcasing an extreme lack of progress being made considering the fact that Akon said the city would be done by 2024. However, there is a little more than just this one stone. Today in 2024, you can see the first completed building, an extremely standard and non-futuristic building that they say is a recreational center.
You put a nigga with a white beater on? Hold the hell on. Hold on. Cause that's nutty as hell. You understand me? That's nutty as hell, bro. The nigga, oh my god. The nigga literally used, oh my god. Y'all gonna use
There's also another
with him with just a tank top?
small, barely constructed building with a spiral staircase, which, to be fair, does look like a small version of what the original vision depicted. However, 99% of the land remains vacant with wild cattle grazing. Yes, technically construction has begun, but as you can see, this is a far cry from the futuristic megacity we were promised. Akon blamed the pandemic, saying everything would be pushed back by 2 years, which doesn't really make sense considering he announced Akon City to the international media when the pandemic was at its worst moments. The unfortunate part about the land that's just sitting unused is that the land belonged to several hundred people who are still owed compensation from the Senegalese government. The first phase of Akon City was supposed to be built on 55 hectares of land secured by SAPCO in 2009, eventually expanding onto a further 500 hectares by the end of the decade. Macky Sall, the president of Senegal, said, "My problem concerning the land is not with Akon. My problem is concerning SAPCO, because it is them who took the land from the villagers." Originally, the Senegalese government's tourist board, SAPCO, was backing the project, saying, "We believe in Akon City and we are all supporting Akon so the Akon City will come to life. It will attract tourists and investors in the region, and SAPCO is fully committed to the success of this project." But most recently, they have sent Akon a formal notice that if the project has not advanced by next year, its contract with him will be terminated. And since Akon has massively
The nigga never, I bet he never made a move.
overpromised and
God.
massively underdelivered, people are starting to question his intentions in the first place. I plan to retire in that city, he says confidently. I don't like to use the word king of the city, but that's what it will turn out to be. Words like this have made some people believe that Akon City is just an empire to inflate his ego at best and a corrupt billion-dollar scam at worst. Additionally, Akon's views of the Western world's morals and gender roles has made people disagree with him as a leader.
But what happens in today's society, the woman chooses which role she want to play. In the last 10, 15 years, I haven't met a woman that can actually cook. I haven't met a woman that actually wants to clean the house. I've met the baddest bitches on the globe and asked to go to the bathroom, and the bathroom looked like shit. Hair all over the place, all kind of products. Like, come on now. That's a natural instinct. That's a natural instinct.
I'm with you.
Maybe this could just be a joke, but Akon does follow a very non-Western style of raising his 9 children with 7 different women.
Time you're at every single recital.
No, that's a white man's thing. Who cares about a recital? The reason why people like me can't spend every single day and minute with their children is because the mother's job is to be there with the children. I'm the man. My job is to provide comfort so the mother can provide and raise those children to be like me. Now, if it's a man, when a child gets to a certain age, that's my responsibility now to show him what a man's role and responsibility is. But you can't expect a man to conquer the world if he's home with children. In life, there's roles.
Yeah, no.
A man has his role.
Yes.
And a woman has her role. Yes. But the day the woman believes that the man is supposed to share her role with her, then that means she's lacking. So I don't go pull my wife out to the construction site to go pull nails and 2x4s because that's not her place. A guy ain't got time to be in the house all day with no kids.
Now, this could be chalked up to just a traditional style of raising a family, but sometimes he justifies his beliefs with extreme levels of bro science.
So, as a woman, her role is to support the man. The man, we are the kings and the divine of this universe. A woman can never compare to the man.
This logic sounds crazy as fuck. Just finish.
You have to understand that here in America, the women don't create life; they support the creation of life. A man,
the woman don't create. Yo, brother, hey.
And right now can create life without a woman, but a woman can't create life without a man. If I wanted to create life right now without a woman, I would just shoot my sperm, put it in the incubator, and just.
This what niggas be thinking? Oh, I think they have kind of made like some kind of science like that now. Yeah, I think
Give it 9 months, even maybe less with today's science, and a baby will be born. A woman can't do that.
Hopefully in Akon City, he is not in charge of the education curriculum because his science is considerably off here. Akon is likely referring to vitro gametogenesis, which is essentially creating an egg and a sperm outside of the human body to create a life. And the answer is no, we cannot do this right now. We can fertilize a female egg and a male sperm in a lab environment, but in order to give birth, the fertilized embryo must be transferred back to the woman's uterus. At the absolute worst, Akon could be a scammer with a god complex, who is willing to take Chinese money to build infrastructure that African nations cannot afford, only to line his own pockets while these nations crumble and get taken over by the Chinese government. Or at best, he is truly trying to build a futuristic utopia for Africans, and unfortunately, the massive political and economic responsibilities were far more than he could handle. And as of right now, Akon City won't exist for a very long time. But to be honest, it probably never will.
You know, 2020, that fucking sucks. You ruin a bunch of people's lives, and you're just like, well, I'm Akon. Okay. See, y'all be taking jobs that you know you cannot do. Bro. Jeez, man. When will things get better? I do not know. Just pray for better things and better days. But yeah, man, that's all I got for right now. I'm gonna see y'all soon. Thanks for chilling with CuZo. Take care.